Hey, how's it going on Tuesday, 2/22/22? How about that? About 2 o'clock in the afternoon. I'm continuing my baseball series, episode 364. I've been dealing with pitchers in the Hall of Fame who have a title to their name in a certain category. In pitching, you have wins, innings, strikeouts, ERA, shutouts, games started. I'm interested to find out who has the most pitching wins, titles. We know that Cy Young has the most wins, 511. But who led the league in wins the most in a certain season? They lead the league in wins. They get the title for the win for the year. I'm interested who had the most innings, who had the best ERA, who had the most strikeouts, who had the most shutouts, who had the most games started. That's what I've been doing. I've been following that. In wins, did you know that Warren Spahn had the most wins titles? 8 of them. Did you know that in innings, Pete Alexander had the most innings pitched in a season titles? He had 7. As far as strikeouts, most strikeout titles, 12 seasons was the most by Walter Johnson. And then when I did ERA, and who had the lowest ERA and wins the title for the season the most times? Lefty Grove, 9 times. This video, I will go to my YouTube channel and find out what number this is. Did I say episode 364? I'm correct. I've done 363 episodes on baseball Hall of Fame players, position and pitching. I'm in the pitching section right now. If you want to check out my other videos, I have covered every single topic you can think of in baseball. Batting, home runs, doubles, triples, RBIs, extra base hits, batting crowns. Let's see. I'll just give you an example. Stolen bases, games played, most hits, most walks, triples, doubles, singles, most slugging on base, total bases, runs scored, run batted in, home runs, hitting accomplishment, metric rankings. One of my favorite episodes is episode 343, metric rankings. I sum up and rank who are the top 10 baseball players of all time. You want to know on that one? Check that video out. All right, let's get to this video. Episode 364, shutouts. Most shutout titles, indicating for a certain season, this person led the league with the most shutouts in a season. Who did it the most? Who had the most shutout titles? Again, I will follow my format of starting off with the least and work my way up to the most. These players have one shutout title to their credit. How about Babe Ruth? One. He was a pitcher. Addie Joss, Herb Pennock, Red Ruffing, Hal Newshouser, Bob Lemon. Jack Morris, Randy Johnson, Mike Messina, Pedro Martinez, Tom Glavine, Steve Carlton, Tom Seaver, Don Sutton, Gaylord Perry, Ron Drysdale, Carl Hubble, Burleigh Gromes, Eppa Rixey, Jesse Haynes, Mordecai Brown, Joe McKinney, Tim Keefe, Old Hoss Bradburn, Charlie Bradburn, and John Ward all have one shutout title, most shutouts in a season. These players had two: Stan Koviski, Ted Lyons, Righty Ford, Jim Palmer, Nolan Ryan, Bert Blyleven, Jim Bunning, Juan Marshall, Dizzy Dean, Vic Willis, Kid Nichols, John Clarkson, Pud Calvin. Who had three most shutouts in a season? Ed Walsh, Lefty Grove, Lefty Gomez, Sandy Koufax. They had three. Who had four? Bob Gibson, Amos Russi, Cy Young, Albert Spalding, four. But who had five? Dazzy Vance. Oh, I still got more with four. Okay. These players have four: Bob Gibson, Cy Young, Amos Russi, Al Spalding. And then I got Roy Halladay, Christy Matheson, Bob Feller. Four. These pitchers had five: Greg Maddux, Warren Spahn, Dazzy Vance. But there are three pitchers who had the most shutout titles in their career and on their resume. Pete Alexander, Walter Johnson, and a guy named Cy Young. How about that? 7 shutout titles, indicating the most shutouts in a season win the title. That's interesting. These pitchers, you can see where some pitchers are better than others. In wins, you got Walter Spahn. Okay. In innings, you've got Pete Alexander. Strikeouts, you got Walter Johnson. And in shutouts, you also have Walter Johnson, and you have Pete Alexander and Cy Young. ERA title, you got to give it to Lefty Grove. How about games started? Because this indicates you're durable. You're there. Who has the most games started titles? Next video, stay tuned. I'm out.